Hey guys, it's Bree from Scrap Tiffany. For National Craft Month, I have put together this little tutorial for you to encourage you or to inspire you to create some of your own buttons made from fimo clay. So what I've done is I've gone ahead and I've kneaded the clay down and I've rolled it out so it's fairly thin. I just used a regular rolling pin and I rolled it out. Now I went around the house thinking what could I cut shapes with, and I came up with spool of thread has a nice deep cut. So we're going to use this as a cookie cutter and cut out one button. And you can see it makes a perfect little circle. I've got two sizes just to show you the options. There's another little button right there. As I was digging throughout the house, I also found some little cookie cutters I have for cutting fondant. Now if you don't have these, don't go out and buy them. There's lots of different shapes you can use throughout your house. Here's some other little cookie cutters I found. Just cut a few shapes out. These are actually a layered one, so I'm going to make one bigger than the other. And if these are going on your paper project, don't forget you don't want these to be too thick. You want them fairly thin. So I'm going to take this large polka dotted stamp and I'm going to press it into my button. Pull it up. And this one is left with some polka dot impressions. On this flower here, I think I'm going to take another wooden stamp and just press it right in the center. Not too hard, you don't want to flatten it out too much. And you're left with a really funky design on that one as well. So your second step after decorating your buttons is to take your paper piercer and we're going to put holes into our buttons. So you're just going to take your paper piercer and estimate where those buttonholes will be. Then I make sure that I stick my paper piercer all the way through. And I just roll it around a little bit to make the holes bigger. I go back over it to make sure my design is safe. But you need those holes to thread them onto your page or card. And there you have it. What you're going to do is you're going to bake them on a low temperature for about 30 minutes. So I've just taken my buttons out of the oven and let them cool. You can see I made quite a bit. Now's the fun part. Acrylic paint and decorate your buttons. You can also use, after you're done, some satin glaze which you put over top of your buttons to make the paint last. But since you're just putting it on a paper project, this step isn't necessary. I hope you guys will link up your clay buttons to scraptiffany.com and we'll see you in a couple weeks for another tutorial. Thanks, have a great day.